Hi, this is Nancy Joy Heffron back at you after a slight non-functional days with a little cold. Not a little cold, it was a whopper of a cold. Anyhow, I'm back, got a new haircut, ready to roll because I'm excited to share with you tomorrow. Today I'm recording, this is the 9th, February 9th. Tomorrow the 10th is the prenumeral lunar eclipse in Leo, which is always exciting as these eclipses are. This one is particularly good. You can read up on it. I have a few links on my reflections here. You can read all about it. But in addition to this wonderful eclipse in Leo with a tremendously, almost magical go-for-it energy, we also have this is from Simone Mathews, who's an excellent Australian teacher and astrologer that my Aussie friend Melissa introduced me to. And Simone says the sun and the moon with the other celestial bodies are forming a pentagram and a golden rectangle. If you guys know sacred geometry, that's powerful right there. And one of the 5 points of the pentagram is pointing exactly at the galactic center. It has been this week and during the full moon eclipse. It's great to read more about it on the link I have here. The eclipse will be direct or will be full on the 10th at 6:32 p.m. Central Time in the USAA, Chicago time, if you will. And it roars a beautiful new welcome to the new. And Simone says, this is the divine choice point of potential. We have the opportunity to take our lives outside of the box of the old story of Earth. The way we think, our thoughts, our actions, and align with the greater truth through our hearts. In other words, as I would say, the 5D and beyond. And we've been discussing this. It's time to let go of all the duality and move into what is happening. And this eclipse is the perfect time to make the choice. So I want to thank Simone for that. It is time to leave the old patterns behind. And I might have this shocking point of view, but I'm just going to say this. It's kind of like the pipeline, climate change, the political game, immigration, and even things like Fukushima. They are the old Earth you're leaving behind. We are leaving it behind. To continue to give it energy in any form, thinking you're going to change it in the third dimension, is frustrating, a waste of time, and it keeps us divided and separated when our hearts long to work together to become one. So you're leaving all those things behind so you can use that emotional energy that's been so draining with all of it and direct it consciously into love and compassion to creating your dreams for the collective consciousness. I had an amazing dream the night before I left Florida, before we came back here to do all our final court things. I've got good news on that. But in this dream, I entered the courthouse and I could not find the hearing room that had been assigned to us for this final hearing with our neighbors I've been chatting about for so long, like 11 years. And I was so despondent after a time. It was a frustration dream, those like you can't get to your exam in time. So I finally sat in the foyer of the courtroom with my head in my hands, and I had a tap on the shoulder, and there was this amazing, quite good-looking cowboy, more my age, but anyway, with startling blue eyes. And he said, "What's wrong? What's the matter with you?" And I said, "Well, I can't find the hearing room." And he goes, "Who cares?" He says, look what's here." And I turned around into the foyer, and there was a huge, live, white horse. The center of the foyer of the courtroom where I am is 3 stories high, all marble, and granite and stuff. And standing in the middle, the head of this horse was up to the 3rd story. And he looked at me and he said, "Well, get on." And I kind of I was dumbfounded. And he said, "Nancy Joy, it's a choice." And with that, I closed my eyes and boom, I was on the horse. I was on the horse, and as I sat on this beautiful white horse, it sprung these magnificent wings. and there started to be this tremendous, or the ground shook, tremendous earthquake, and the whole courthouse started to crumble just as this horse and I took off into the starry night sky, free. I mean, I awoke from that dream vibrating at such a high consciousness. It's a choice. This is exciting. So, you have this choice if you want to stay here in the old earth, fighting, lamenting, and everything because of you're so scared of climate change and what the new administration is or isn't going to do, or else you love it and you're scared what all the protesters are going, whatever. It's old stuff. As a child, I loved the story of Pegasus. In the legend of Pegasus, I can't remember, there was some huge monster who the hero had just decapitated. And out of his head, as he's dying in his last throes of death, sprouts this beautiful white horse with wings, Pegasus, on which the hero rides to the sun. There's more to the story, but that's the main part. Rides to the sun. We're aligning to the galactic center. Find your Pegasus, folks. It's not in any of the old stuff. And as whistleblower Corey Good, if you don't know him, I have his link here. He shared a lot, been involved with the ETs and Secret Space Program and the Sphere Alliance for a long time. And he points out that all these ETs that are holding this space for us cannot interfere until human consciousness has shifted, emotionally supporting this dream. That's all it takes. Enough of us shifting to emotionally support the dream. We've been talking about this for a few weeks, but it's very exciting to use this eclipse energy and also the alignment to the galactic center of the pentagram and the golden mean rectangle that's happening right now, all the way till the solar eclipse on February 26th. It's around 6:30 at night on Central Time, and then right on into the March 20th equinox, spring equinox. Let's make this a new spring. It really is truly up to us. So join the heart light shining brightly with every breath. Make it your goal. Catch the dream, catch the magic. And I want to share one more quote by Jamie Price, who says, "When you have mental sovereignty, you're able to see the past. You're able to see past the obvious into the potential that love-focused humans are wanting to bring forth. You are calm in the midst of chaos that can create a bridge of connection to new potentials." My whole dream, the courtroom collapsing, and I'm on this white horse going off to the new earth, creating that bridge. We're all that bridge. And then he finishes, "You are unresponsive to the manipulation and deception of that dying monster." I'm saying of the dying monster. "You feel less of a need to resist, protest, and avoid, and more of a desire to move forward." So move forward with me through these exciting times, and everywhere you go, with every breath you take, move forward into the new earth, away from the old earth we're leaving behind. Have a great eclipse week. We'll check in with you next week. Catch the magic. Take care of who you are. Bye now.